Hello Galactic Family. Hello Galactic Family, for all who believe in us. Do not worry and keep your vibrations high, everything depends on each heart energy involved. We are always together and soon we can be together and begin its long-awaited expansion. The Pleiadians High report that certain transactions are occurring and that there is a large acceleration in the process of removing the final toplet pumps. Not only this operation is accelerated, as the preparation of new environments to be assembled, new structures that support at the start of great elevation. Another point that report is that, in recent days, a much larger amount of ESD were thrown to Earth orbits due to changes of the large motherships that are currently in the solar system to the final removal of the dark forces. The forces of light, both above and below, are working hard to remove the agents of the negative forces of the surface and the outside of the planet. There is no threat that will bring uncertainty or fear about what is before us. Yes, there are difficult situations, very delicate by the way, that are unfolding in that light workers cooperate with each other and stop quarrels and misunderstandings in harmonious each other. The Pleiadians also say that, although some political movements around the world are shaken while causing discomfort in some, ask that calm is maintained. And warns that all leaders are being contacted almost daily to receive the higher protocols, and although they have negative and uncontrollable impulses sometimes get these instructions. It is hoped that through the free will able to harmonize with bright ideas. Also say positive military forces around the world are hitting his boots, eager to take, by force, the negative forces of the surface and accelerate the transition process. They quickly, the Pleiadians, the calm to act with caution, as it is still delicate the situation, and abrupt movements could bring unnecessary losses and delays, and they say that the negative forces continue trying to infiltrate its agents around the world, governments and areas where they can have control of the population, and that for every agent of them infiltrated, 2 agents of the forces of light are placed on the side. They insist saying are always 2 steps ahead of any intention of negative forces. And that, just as the positive military are active, the negatives that still serve the old order still furious, because they know that their power is not the same and would have no strength to face the agents of the forces of light. So temporarily, to the surface it may appear that is not happening much meaningful thing, but to the other side of the veil a lot it is. Also report that there was a brief conflict in the Earth's poles, while remaining negative forces that had their bases there were surprised by positive military and had their bases destroyed, their weapons frozen and completely destroyed warlike. Those who tried to retaliate in these bases were frozen and taken to laboratories for positive psychological treatment for possible future usages those conditions, or sent to a maximum security ships near the Earth's moon. The forces of light are giving their maximum, instructing the leaders with positive inclinations to enter into alliances in order to annul the latest advances of darkness through their reptilian representatives and draconian negativities of vibration. Recalling also that in those 2 races of the reptilians and draconian, there is the positive representatives who are acting with positive military worldwide to neutralize separatist and violent actions of the negative results. The Pleiadians ask that never generalize races that act both as another side of the force, as in all races in this duality of experience there are those devoted both to one side as the other. It remains discernment and openness of heart to a deeper understanding of the situation and everyone involved. They also say that. Finally, they say that everything is going well and that the more workers and warriors of light engage with a focus, regardless of their particular views, more will come to an increase of the Earth's vibration, which will lead to complete cancellation of negative forces in this final performances. They say no matter if disagree with each other at some point. The diplomatic respect and both consciousness look the same fate, regardless of which half will use to arrive, look for the same point. So no use to discuss and assaulting saying that transport is better than the other when both arrive there. The important thing is to support to reach as quickly as possible. At the moment, that's what they ask for me to pass. Love and blessings.